Christmas time at Eureeka's castle. Oh yes, it's Christmas time at Eureeka's castle.
It's Christmas at Eureeka's castle.
This video is brought to you by Patreon. Patreon, do you believe in magic?
Ho, ho, ho there! Face here. It's Christmas time, so I'm practicing my special Christmas greeting. Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho!
Happy holidays, everybody. Last year we talked about Christmas in Tattertown, Ralph Bakshi's 1988 backdoor pilot for a show that never got off the ground. It was, at least as far as they've been able to tell, Nickelodeon's first Christmas special. Oh, sure, they aired Christmas stuff before that. Imported shows like You Can't Do That on Television had Christmas episodes, and various Christmas specials aired through special delivery. But Christmas in Tattertown was the first produced exclusively on Nickelodeon's dime. But since Tattertown never went to series, the next question becomes, what was Nickelodeon's first Christmas episode? What actual full-length TV show was first out of the gate with that Christmas cheer? And the answer is, drumroll please! Hey Dude. I mean, sorta, on a technicality. The episode Ride, She Said has Melody arranging a Christmas in July celebration on the ranch, but that's more of a B-plot to Brad getting over her revulsion of disabled children.
I swear, Jake Decker, sometimes I think you have the intelligence of a wall. How can anybody be so insensitive? These people, they're handicapped.
Hey Dude was a pretty uneven show. In any case, it wasn't heavily promoted as a Christmas special, and it originally aired in September of 1990, so while it might have been first to the finish line, it wasn't first in our hearts. 2 months later, Nickelodeon would give us Christmas at Eureeka's Castle.
Watch the holiday's newest special. It's Christmas at Eureeka's Castle. Tuesday, November 27th at 8, 7 Central on Nick at Night.
For those who need it, a crash course on Eureeka's Castle since we're a ways away from its Knacks episode. Premiering on Nick Jr. in September of 1989, the show concerns the day-to-day lives of the colorful characters living inside a castle belonging to Eureeka, a young sorceress. But also the castle is a giant's music box. Eureeka lives alongside the likes of a childlike dragon, Magellan, whose tail seems to have a mind of its own. The clumsy bat, Batley, who always meant to do that, Moat Monster siblings Boggy and Quagmire, who have an insatiable hunger for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Mr. Knack, handyman and shopkeeper, who loves to barter, he'll just trade anything for anything, and the mice, Sir Clank, Kate, and Emma. Also, there's some singing fish statues. They sing songs, play games, someone will hurt someone else's feelings and they have to make up. We learn how to be good friends and be creative and love each other. It's pretty solid kindergarten viewing. The show was created by Debbie Reese and Judy Katzka, and the show's head writer was R.L. Stine. Yes, the Goosebumps guy. Here he's credited as Jovial Bob Stine, his pen name for joke books and lighter affairs like this. It's kind of surreal watching this lighthearted Christmas special for this video, while at the same time reading Go Eat Worms for the video I'm going to be doing after. Premiering on November 27th, 1990, 5 days after Thanksgiving, Christmas at Eureeka's Castle has Batley being his usual bossy perfectionist as he tries to get the castle's Christmas play together. However, nothing seems to be going right. Eureeka tries to use her magic to create a Christmas tree, but it's not working.
Come magical magic and please bring to me a wonderful, beautiful, big Christmas tree. Oh, wand whiskers, I made a cup of tea. Oh, I don't want tea, I want a tree, a Christmas tree. Oh, why won't this magic spell work?
Mr. Knack has been cast as Santa Claus, but he can't seem to figure it out.
Already? What do you think, huh? What do I think? I think you're a nut. No. I'm the Easter Bunny. Oh, Easter Bunny? You're supposed to be Santa Claus. Whoops! Wrong holiday!
And then there's Magellan. Poor, innocent, Big Bird archetype Magellan. Without a proper Christmas tree, he's gone and dressed up his own tail as one. But since he has so little control over his tail, that only leads to chaos.
Oh no, it's too heavy! It's falling! Timber!
Oh, get off of me, huh?
Batley, furious at the destruction, kicks Magellan out of the play. Bummed, Magellan tries to make things better by walking out into the surrounding woods in search for a Christmas tree proper. However, the denizens of the castle are pretty isolated and never wander far from the castle walls, so Magellan gets lost pretty easily. When everyone discovers the dragon is missing, Batley realizes that he was much too hard on his friend, and he flies out to find him. Batley finds Magellan and apologizes, but now they're both equally lost, until the rest of the castle crew arrive to save them. They discover a tree that would make a perfect Christmas tree, and Eureeka finally pulls off a spell, decorating it. And we close out the special with Song and Snow.
You wondered as you wondered if you were lost, it's true. But Batley came to save you, and...
Yeah, then you got lost too.
What? I was a
Ow.
buddy! Whoa!
Yeah, this is one of those specials that opts to write original music that's just recapping the plot, so none of these songs are going to transcend into Christmas classics unless you really nail it, like You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch.
I wish I could. I could move mountains, I could make fountains glisten with silvery light. If I were really, truly a wizard, I could make wrong things right. Once I made pretty flowers blossom on a magnolia tree, so why can't I bring Magellan back to me?
The composer for the series was Peter Lurie, who would later do music for Gullah Gullah Island, The Magic School Bus, and Bear in the Big Blue House, which also starred Magellan's performer Noel McNeil as Bear. You know, just getting that in there before the "Wow, Magellan sounds a lot like Bear" comments. There isn't exactly a whole lot to this. In fact, it's kind of refreshing how quaint it is. Around this time, it was pretty common for Christmas specials to be twice as long as a normal episode, have guest appearances from celebrities, or take the characters on a rollicking Christmas adventure. Santa Claus doesn't even show up here. It uses the same resources that every other episode of the show had. Same puppets, same sets, same everything. It's not a big showy Christmas bonanza, and that's the point. Most of the special is pretty standard stuff for the show. Batley is too bossy, he hurts people's feelings, he has to realize he went too far and apologize. There's a dozen episodes like that. But here's the one thing it has to say about Christmas, the one seasonal message in all of this.
Magellan! What a beautiful Christmas tree you found!
Huh? Where? Where?
Oh, right here!
But, Eureeka, this isn't a Christmas tree. This is just a plain old ordinary tree.
Ordinary? Wait, that's the magic of Christmas, Dragon! You take a plain old ordinary tree like this, and you turn it into something wonderful!
You take something ordinary and make it wonderful. That is, in essence, how we celebrate the holiday. We take our ordinary, everyday house and string it up with colorful lights and decorations. We take that boring, empty corner in the living room and bring in greenery and promise. We don't get to hang out with Whoopi Goldberg or Michael Jackson, but we do get this. We make a space of wonder for ourselves. Christmas at Eureeka's Castle would air again in 1991 and 1992, and was then published on VHS in 1995, which got reprinted in 1997, so it's not exactly hard to find. And as of this writing, the full special can be found on YouTube. Is it worth your time? Sure. If you have a half-hour slot in your Christmas marathon open, you can't go wrong. It's not an all-time Christmas classic, but it's not trying to be. It's a simple little family drama with Muppet-quality puppets and dorky music. A warm-up before Nickelodeon started adding Christmas episodes to everything. But that's a story for another day. Happy holidays from Knacks. Thank you all for watching, every single one of you.
Hey there, Face here.
Phew! That was a close call.
I'm glad Eureka and the gang found Magellan in time for Christmas. And I'm glad I can wish you a Merry Christmas, too. Here I go.
Merry Christmas! Goodbye!
So long. See you later.
On Nick Jr. video.